I welcome you all once again to this beautiful channel. This is your friend Rajdeep with a very new video, and this video will be a treat for book lovers. Why? From today on I will start Sunday book club series, and I will talk about what I love very much, reading different kinds of books, maybe it fiction or non-fiction. And today I will talk about a non-fiction book, and which is amongst the a very popular book in the recent years, and that is Sapiens by Yuval Noah Harari, a brief history of humankind. You may think that this is a history related book, but not. Stay there and listen to me. I have got here this book. When I bought this book, I had mixed ideas. I got the opinions of many of my friends who read this book, said that this is a boring book, or some said that this is very interesting. So I had a mixed kind of ideas related to this book. I thought to give it a try. I bought this book, and when I started reading this, the first 30-40 pages were not that interesting, but after that, when I entered into the flow of this book, oh my god, the book got damn interesting. And this is not a book related to history. This is a book about how we came here, why we are here. You will know after reading this book. This is an anthropology related book, you can say. This is related to human beings, how the human beings started developing, how we came from the apes, the gorillas, or you can say something like that species, how we became Homo sapiens, and how the human history has developed, how we invented fire, how we invented heal, and from the stone age time to the till the recent time, how we are using technology, everything, how human beings came here. And this is the history of human beings. Why we are here, you will understand after reading this book. And this book will produce in front of you many ideas and clear many of your thoughts. This book will give you many new perspectives of human life, and you will understand how human beings have come here. So if that seems interesting to you, stay tuned to the end of this video. So there are a few things which I even learned from this book. As this is a non-fiction book, if you stay focused while reading this book, you will learn many things. And one thing I learned is that human life, how we came here, that is very important. Why we are here, why, that is the basic question that you will learn after reading this book. And once you get into the flow of this book, you will get the interest. If you are not at all somewhat that kind of a reader who likes to get on jump scare scenes in movies, I am trying to relate to that, who likes action in every page, I am relating to fiction. Okay, if you are that kind of a reader who likes every page has some kind of action and you want some kind of a thrill, then this is not a book for you, because this book will become dry for you. But if you are a patient reader, why I said patient, because this book is a bit fat book. If you are an average if you read books 200-300 pages of length, then this will be a bigger book, a very big book for you. And also this book, the language of this book is not very much friendly. The language of this book is a bit on the tougher side, I will say. If you have a good vocabulary, then you can relate to this book. I will also not say that the language of this book is very tough. Even if you are an average reader and has read some books, then you will definitely understand this book. This book is not at all a tough language. This book does not have a tough language, but moderately can I say, moderately tougher side, the language. But I'm not saying that it will be a tough language for an average reader. For an average reader, it will be quite understandable. And also this book wants your attention. If you don't read this book giving your attention, you will not understand what is written. So you have to give your attention, and you need to be patient. After you cross the 50-60 pages, first 50-60 pages, you will get into the flow of this book, and you will like this book very much. So that was my review and my opinions about this book. You can definitely check it out if you are a non-fiction reader, and even if you have and if you haven't read any non-fiction book before this, then I will definitely not recommend this book. If you are an average non-fiction reader, then you can definitely check this book out, and you will find it interesting. And what this book has, I have also said to you. This book also will give you some perspectives on the human life. This book will give you perspectives on the life of human beings, on the thoughts of human beings, how human beings develop thoughts, and how fire came into being, wind came into being, how human beings introduced science and used technology, how technology came into being. That you will understand after reading this book. So that was my review about this book. This book, according to me, if I rate this book on a scale of 1 to 10 points, then I will, and every booktube video, in every booktube video I will give my own personal points. That is my own personal opinion. You may have any different opinion, that is not a problem. This is just my opinion. Okay, if I rate this book on a 1 to 10 point scale, then I will rate this 7 out of 10, not more than that, or not less than that, 7 out of 10, because this book is not for such a reader who has read few non-fiction books and who is not a very patient reader. So this book is not at all very much friendly, but I will say if you are an average non-fiction reader, then you will find this book very much interesting. Am I clear? So that was my review related to Sapiens by Yuval Noah Harari. You can check this book out. So in the next booktube video I will come up with a fiction. Okay, so till I upload any new video, stay tuned to the channel. I will also begin a self-help and lifestyle series on this channel, which will help you. If you are a student, then make sure to subscribe to the channel. I will share many study tips which I have implemented in my college and high school life, and I have got the results. So till I upload my next video, stay tuned to the channel, and bye friends.